During the 10 years between 1958 and 1968, a drum and bugle corps founded by one-time prize fighter, World War II veteran, and Chicago businessman Cy Lurie, and managed by Bill Evans with instructors Rich Tarsitano, Larry Kazmarek, Ed Roberts, and later Truman Crawford and Mitch Markovitz, rose to prominence, captured 3 simultaneous national championships in 1965, and, as described in a magazine article by Al Caras, became what was to that date the greatest corps of all time. 31 years later, beginning the weekend following the September 11, 2001 attack against the World Trade Center, a group of 90 alumni joined together with former members of 55 other organizations to once again create the sound, style of performance, and overall mystique of the Big Blue, the Chicago Royal Heirs.
My name is Jackie Borelli. I am Cy Lurie's daughter, the director of the Royal Heirs Drum and Bugle Corps. It is my honor to celebrate with 20 years. It's unbelievable that it's 20 years have passed that we put this reunion corps together. And at this time, I want to thank all of the men and women that came together to make history once again in the name of the Royal Heirs. It was an honor for me, and it was a great time. Thank you.
The 2002 Royal Air Reunion Corps had its origin in picnics initiated by Chris Ferreira, the only member of the Corps to have marched in each of its 10 years of existence. The picnics quickly became annual events that attracted alumni from throughout all of the group's history. Cy Lurie came to attend the gatherings from retirement in Arizona. Drumsticks on picnic tables were quickly joined by bugles. Charter members from 1958 mixed with the last group of initiated rookies from the Corps' final competitive season a full decade later, along with alumni from each of the years in between. Over time, memories were shared, ranging from the original instructional staff to Bill Evans' concept of the con, not calling attention to one's own mistakes, as well as the core motto of faith, honor, and humility, and other recollections.
Si always said he'd do the fighting for all of us, and sometimes he really did it.
At the picnic in August of 2000, former member Chuck Junick proposed a reunion corps performance in 2002 for Cy Lurie's induction into the Legends section of the Drum Corps International Hall of Fame. Meetings were held at Alexander's Restaurant, near the original site of the picnics, and Norwood Park Imperial alumni Bob Miner came to suggest including other 1960s-era Corps members. During the weekend following the 2001 September attacks, Gene Vandenbosch arranged for rehearsal space at the school where he was a music director, and then the gathering of old acquaintances began, including a large number of Racine Kilty Senior Corps members, as well as people from St. Louis and across the United States and even Canada. Mitch Markovich flew in to work with the drumline and then was joined by Truman Crawford to instruct horns with Dale Peters on marching. Monthly camps were quickly augmented by sectionals, where and when people had the opportunity to gather. And the original plan grew into the concept of a full field show with an early years warm-up medley of Rich Tarsitano's music arranged by Joe Caesar Swarzak. Paul Zimny, and then his brother John, came from California to join the instruction staff. Drums were loaned by Don Warren from the Cavaliers, and a full set of horns was acquired. On the first Sunday of December, a Royal Air Corps assembled at the Our Lady of Angels Memorial in the Queen of Heaven Cemetery for the first time in over 30 years. Rehearsals continued, and the Corps expanded to as many as 190 members. Practices moved out of doors to Oswego, Illinois. A standstill was played at the Madison Scout Open House, and then a fundraiser was conducted for a young boy's bone marrow transplant. More and more rehearsals took place, which were mixed in with both getting to know you and old acquaintance familiarities before uniforms arrived from alumni Bill Shutter's company, and an initiation bonfire with fireworks overhead preceded the first show, followed by a perfectly executed Royal Air styled parade the next day along the suburban streets of Oswego, Illinois. After that, it was once again to the practice field for continued rehearsal, accompanied with what was a new sense of confidence before shows were performed at Whitewater and then at DeKalb and in Rockford, Illinois, and in Racine, Wisconsin, and then for the Cavaliers before the Corps' ultimate arrival in Madison, Wisconsin.
Original drum instructor for the Royal Airs in years of 1965 for sure.
Late National 64 and all the way to 68.
There you go. And this is the 2002 Drumline, the Royal Heirs Reunion Corps. We're at Madison, Wisconsin. It's beautiful weather today. We're performing tonight at about 10 o'clock or
somewhere in there.
Somewhere in the 10 o'clock area.
Last corps on.
Last corps on, as it should be.
Yeah.
The legend lives on, and it's not being detracted by any means by this corps at all. What are your thoughts on where the corps came from at the beginning of practice last September to today in August?
Well, we were, we had quite a big turnout compared to what we thought, but we were just awful because nobody, you know, most of the guys hadn't touched a horn or picked up a drum for all, you know, 30 years or more. And
what's the average age of the corps?
Average age is just about 55 now. And so it's taken these guys a whole lot of effort just to get back in shape. They've done a remarkable job. I'm just thrilled. I never dreamed we would be at this level at this time. Never dreamed. And but all those old muscles are getting revved up and loosened up and strengthened. And
I noticed you're using the open style of drumming.
Yeah.
There's an open style of drumming you're using, which is you can see it 100 yards away. And we've noticed that. We're old drum corps people ourselves, and we've noticed that. How far away do these people come from? What's the span of this corps? Do you know?
Well, let's see. We got somebody from Texas, people from Illinois, Southern Illinois, St. Louis area, Florida, Arizona, California.
About how many people in drumline do you say are from the original corps? That you probably.
I'm thinking we have somewhere in the vicinity of 10, maybe 12, somewhere in there. So the rest of them are from all other corps, and they have wanted to do this thing so bad, and to recreate kind of a snapshot of the Royal Heirs in the 60s, that they've come on board, you know, and gone at it, you know, just phenomenally. No holds barred.
About how many people do we have in the drum line?
Got about 33.
33, about how many?
Somewhere in there. Horns are about 80.
About 80.
And the rest is guard. So it's 170 on the field.
170 on the field. And what's the repertoire that you... Is this the same 1965 show?
It's the 65 show, except for the closer. We're doing, it's a very good year for a closer. And we've got another drum solo in there from another year. And otherwise, it's the same.
And the marching is the same?
Yeah. Yeah, we've tried to recreate. I mean, the actual drill is not, you know, step for step the same, but it's the pictures. We've tried to recreate the pictures as much as we can find and or remember. And same with the drum music. I found most of all the old drum charts in my catacombs. And I save everything.
Now, are you I know the staff, nowadays drum corps are having staffs of 30, 40 people almost with their own buses. What type of staff are you? I've noticed there's a lot of people out here helping, but staff-wise, people being paid professionally, coming here and work with the corps, you know about how many people, and in the drumline specifically?
Nobody.
We're all just doing this.
It's a volunteer thing.
All right.
Yeah.
And how many people are working with the drumline now?
Staff-wise, I've had two assistants most of the time. Adam Slagowski and Steve Fagiano. They're in the snare line. And then I've, on occasion, had my wife, Carla Markovich, who is one of my two best students, percussion major, and all, you know, taught at the university level. She's been helping me with the line. And then Dave Bork, who's a previous judge, marched with Norwood. By the way, my wife Carla marched with Argonne Rebels when they were national champions.
Oh, yeah.
So she's, you know, but and Dave was a judge, marched with Norwood. He's been helping, and today we have Bill Shutters, who was going to march, but he couldn't, so he's helping. So we got quite a crew out here today.
And the background staff, you've got a lot of people I noticed working that used to be in the Royal Heirs or were parents of people in the Royal Heirs.
That's right.
And Jackie was that the wife of Cy?
That was the daughter.
Daughter of
She's Cy's daughter.
Cy's daughter.
Yeah. She's the corps director, and if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have any.
66 6. Okay. What's that little sticker you got on your heart?
They just issued us these. This is commemorative for Cy Lurie, the founder of our Corps. And we're all marching for Cy tonight. It's a special show. So they told us we're going to have these over our hearts during the performance.
All right. Everybody's got one of those, huh?
Yes, everybody in the Corps got one.
All right.
Strong, representing 3,000 years of drum corps experience. The average age is 54. On the starting line, from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome the Royalers. Drum majors, Judy Naples-Thompson, Serge Lucetta, and Paul Zimney. Is your corps ready? Royalers, you may take the field in exhibition.
going up and down. Once we stepped off, it was like 30, 40 years ago. Everything was damn near perfect.
I was nonstop tears when we turned towards the crowd and started coming. I was just, don't drop your sticks, Mike. I couldn't believe it.
Although commercial pilot Terry Doran, who brought several McHenry Viscounts with him into the Corps in 1967, suggested chartering a plane to Scranton as Cy Lurie had done to Las Vegas in 1962, a motor coach was arranged instead. Yet, the recollections of some alumni also inspired a car caravan to eastern Pennsylvania in preparation for the final show of 2002.
'Twas the middle of September, I'll always remember. September 11th was Tuesday, the 15th, Big Blues Day. Now it's December, our numbers sure grew. Lots of old faces, lots more new. All the music, here it comes. We're still waiting for those new drums. It's now April, time for stage shows. You got Sweego for Kevin to help his woes. Next is Madison. Oh, what a bit. Such a small stage, how did we fit? June 14th, on the field. We missed a closer, but did not yield. Oh, what a show, right from the gut. Amazed at the tape and Bruce Butt. 4th of July, show times 3. Each was better, it was plain to see. Off to the Cal, oh, what a crowd. Just look at us, happy and proud. 2 fudgies now, and 2 mouses. Sons and daughters, and some spouses. 200 people, all that fun. Here comes Dale with his gun. Roadies were there to lend a hand. I'll guarantee the best in hand. 2 girls. Rich and true were very able, and remember our folks at the Subies table. Candy show on Sunday night. Crowd loved it, they saw the light. So many friends, so little time. Next is Madison, time to shine. Camp Randall Stadium, the crowd was big. The look in their eyes, can't you dig? The show, it was fine. Who'll ever forget? I'm not starting line. Gene, Judy, Serge, and Paul, with you in front, we stood so tall. Now a tear, but not too tacky. It's true, you know, we do love Jackie. The horns were loud, the drummers strong. On the field, we could do no wrong. The guard, they're for real. Just can't wait to see their wheel. And there's no tip to DCA. People lost can't find their way. Then the rain, oh what a shame. We march so proudly our claim to fame. There's no phrase you could not ruin. You know the one. And now for sure, what's old is new. Hail, hail, white and blue.
All right. Hey. What is this for? Oh. They expect me to read? The 2002 Royal Heir of the Year is I told her she'd take my breath away from me. It's not
Jackie Marie Raleigh.
Thank you. I can't say anymore.